4 car from Lambertville, Michigan, the 97R. That's Phil Rutledge. And we have 2 97s. Ike Beasley, 7 feature wins this season so far in his division, coming by right now. Coming by the front straightaway, down. Corey Butler. Now, a lot of you may say, hey, I've heard that name here. Corey drives the 305s when the sprint cars run here. And Corey, a rookie in this division, open wheel pilot, knows what he's doing, but Corey Butler into 44. And that's why you see, look at the yellow streamer on the back of, you know, they just use yellow, but now they have yellow caution and plastic tape. I don't think they need caution because Corey can't drive, but that lets the other drivers know this is his first appearance in the Wing Outlaw Midgets. And, you know, got to get used to the car, got to get things going. So, Derek Schneider, car number 9 in this one. Rick Harrell, car 4, 97R, Phil Richland. Ryan Gildenwater in 20. Ike Beasley, car 97, 14, AJ Lane. And Corey Butler are going to start tail. 2, 4, 6, 7 cars ready to do battle. 8-lap heat race kicking off tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Columbus Motor Speedway. Welcome to the Wolverine Outlaw Wing Midget Series as they line them up side by side. Nimble, little, midget, open wheel, the Outlaw Midgets. The green flag waves, great start. 3 wide into turn number 1, 3 wide into turn number 2. Oh man, what action. The 14 of Lane trying to come up in a hurry. Snyder trying to hold that low. Watch the 14 car coming from the back of the pack at the start of the race. Works up to number 3 now, 4 of Harrell taking the lead down the back straightaway. The 14 of Lane now up to the number 2 spot. A little wheel touching in turn 3. They come down to 20. The 97 of Ike Beasley now, 7-time feature winner. Well, he's up in the number 3 spot. The faster cars making their way from the back of the pack. It's still the 4 car of Harold bringing him down. Laney in the number 2 spot. Beasley running third. 3 laps in. That time down, Rick Harrell trying to hold on. Here comes the cars challenging. Cross flags halfway home. 4 laps in, 4 laps remain. Down the back chute they go. It's still Rick Harrell out of the number 1 spot. Lane in the number 2. Beasley trying to find a way around him. Look low, can't do it. And now Harrell getting the pressure. Lane goes to the outside, trying to find a way around. Can't do it. Looks low coming out of the corner. Lane on the inside. Moves to the high side. The car's all over the racetrack trying to make the move. Harrell in the lead, but watch Lane. How's he going to do it this time? Out of the north and he comes, looks down low. No room, white flag, 1 to go. 1/3 of a mile. Can Lane do it? He makes a move to the outside, tries to come down low once again. Gets under Harrell, side by side down the back straightaway. Who's going to take the win? Lane underneath. It's going to be AJ Lane. Beasley in second, Harrell third in the 20 car of Gillenwater. Last lap pass. What action, ladies and gentlemen, as they come down. Put your hands together. What a great job. There's your winner, car number 14. Come on, make some noise. It doesn't get much better than that. On the pole, car number 62, that's Chuck Morton. On the outside of him in the 71K, Jeff Kaiser. In car number 7, Jimmy Guidry. Car number 91, Nick Mitchell. Then on the inside of row number 4 will be the 2 car of Gary Harrell. On the outside of him in 71, Chris Hettinger. And in car number 12, the starter says, green flag, we are on the way. Good green right. And just like the last race, immediately they start swapping around. Kaiser in 71K moves out into the early lead. Some of the faster cars coming from the back of the pack. Kaiser making a big advantage now, the 91 car. Mitchell trying to move up through the pack. Mitchell now up to the number 3 spot. Guidry still holding on to third. The 2 car of Harold now passing. Oh, we got a problem. The 71 car with a problem on board. Jeff Kaiser, and don't know what the problem is, but yellow flag flashing. Yellow flag way down in the infield, so they'll have to get a truck on them to give them a push, and we will get them realigned. And one of the cars, the 12 car, dropping way off the pace. The 62 car out into the lead. And the 62 car off the pace, and yellow coming out. Heading out of turn number 3, now into turn number 4 they come. The 91 looking down to the low side. What to do is Mitchell now has to try to figure out a different way out. Morton's still your race leader, but he says, well, I'll try it out here. We're going to make it too wide into turn 3. Nope, I'm going to take the lead. Wow, like he was shot out of a cannon. Look at the 91 car. Nick Mitchell, Toledo, Ohio at 91. Yes. I know the car does not have a turbo on it. Halfway home, 4 and 4 to go. A great battle for third going on as Mr. Mitchell just checking out. Watch the battle back there for third, though. The 7 car of Gidry feeling all kinds of pressure from the 2 of Harold. And the 71 of Hector. 2, 3, 4, 5 positions all tight under a blanket. Meanwhile, the 91 is picked out. Mitchell in another zip code. But everybody else running under a blanket, making it a good battle for a second on back. Hector just down a little bit off the racetrack. White flag coming out, 1 to go. It's all 91. The battle, look out, the 2 car going down low. Oh, close as they come out of the corner. Watch the 2 car now on the inside. The 2 car trying to get up to the number 2. Harold will move up to the number 2 spot, take second, 62 in third. The 7 car of Gidry will finish 4th. Good last lap action again. These things are fun. As long as I'm not driving. What a 91 coming down now, and he will get the trophy as well. Let's watch him now as the 02. Scott Leach brings him around. Baker on the outside, side by side, door handle, they come. Jim Paul looks him over out of turn number 4. The starting line, the green flag underway. Scott Leach down low, Baker up on the high side trying to find position. Justin looking for a place to go down on the low side. Comes up the battle for the number 2. Leads him down for lap number 1. Remember, this is only a 4-lap event. The 4 fastest cars for 4 fast and furious laps make their way down the back straightaway. We will see cross flags this time down, indicating halfway. 2 laps down, 2 laps to go. Leach still leads him down. Justice in the number 2 spot. The 11 car to the back of the pack. Woodridge up to the number 3 spot. Baker falling back to 4th. This time the white flag will come out, signifying 1 lap to go. Scott Leach still in command right from the start. Going to lead him around all the way. Justice now going to try to the high side. Does he have enough time? Half a lap left. They go into turn number 3. Side by side, they will come out of turn number 4. 3 cars in a bunch. Who's going to meet? Justice up in the number 2nd spot. And Woodridge takes 3rd. Baker finishes 4th. Just coasted across. Sportsman-wise, the king of speed tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, he comes your way from Zanesville, Ohio, as he comes down to pick up the checkered flag. How about a big round of applause? There he is, the 02 of Scott Leach. Leach in 02. Picking it up, and Jeff knows all the stuff by heart. I don't. I know he's leading the points. That is his 2nd dash win of the year, so your point leader gets it done in a hurry tonight. And the car is sponsored by Marysville Dairy Queen, Zanesville Hobby Shop. Here we go. are off and running. The cars side by side out of turn number 3 into turn number 4. Trying to hold the outside. Groves trying to battle and move back up, but the pressure's on. The 53 still on the lead. McManus not one to relinquish it. The 38 car of Simpson up into the number 3 spot. 07 Ritchie looking to make his way down the front straightaway. Now once again moving to the outside line. Ritchie decides he wants to try it high. Dave Ritchie up on the outside battling for 3rd. McManus still your leader. The 16 of Groves in the number 2, but here comes Ritchie. He's got 3rd. He's going to go battle for the number 2 spot. Coming from the back, Dave Ritchie makes his move on the high side. Ritchie now up to battle for the number 2. Has it as they go into turn number 3. Now up to battle for the lead. Ron McManus, your race leader, but here comes Dave Ritchie halfway home. 4 down, 4 to go. The 07 blazing that top circuit. The outside groove working well as they've got it set up to run out there. The Blacklift native. Oh, well, no, McManus says, no, I'm going to come back on the low side. Can't hold on. Every which way but straight. Has to back out of it, and that's going to give Dave Ritchie the lead. And look who else is coming from the back of the pack. Greg Hoyle in the 8 car. Now works up. He's challenging for the number 2 car. The number 2 spot. From the back of the pack. Sportsman, heat race number 1. Dave Ritchie out with a little lead. The 8 car now Greg Hoyle settling in the number 2. McManus holding the 3rd. 16 Groves hanging on to number 4. The white flag, 1 to go. Ritchie going to take this one home. Hoyle 2nd. The final time they head down the back chute and into turn number 4. But here comes Hoyle. Can he get on the low side? Bumper to bumper off the corner. No, it's all Dave Ritchie. Hoyle. McManus and Groves, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good heat race. Cars coming from the back up to the front. We have had some great action tonight. And there's more to come. He comes down to pick up the flag. The 07 car, there he is. Make some noise. Your winner, Dave Ritchie Jr. With heat race number 2, car number 61, that's Chris Meyer up front. On the outside of him, car 33, Josh Hart. Car number 7 out on the racetrack, Ross Wells Jr., Raleigh Hyder Jr., car number 10. Jimmy Kidd in car number 25, Greg Isaacs in the 4 car. Then it's the 56 car of Eddie Villette. And the fast man starting at the back, the 22 car. That old person decide if it's a good start or not. They come out of the corner, looks pretty good to me. The green's out, we are underway. Can't start it much better than that as the 61 car of Meyer out in the lead. Here comes the 7 car in a hurry though. Ross Wells Jr. up into the number 2 spot, and look who's coming. The veteran Jimmy Kidd now up battling for 3rd on the inside. Oh, good racing action once again. 61 of Meyer leads him down the back straightaway. The 7 car trying to find a way around. Wells looking to the low side, can't quite do it. Kidd now takes over the number 3 spot. Meyer trying to hold on, making that car as wide as he can. The 7 car, is he going to try him high? Is he going to try him low? Right now, he's going to have to just figure out a couple laps here to see how Meyer's car is handling. Meyer's able to hold on. Second, Kidd 3rd, but a great battle for 4th. As now the 56 car of Eddie Villette up into the 4 spot, and from the back of the pack, the 22 of Parsons makes his move up into the number 5 spot. Halfway home this time down. Raleigh Hyder Jr. says, I've had enough on the back straightaway. Meanwhile, bumper to bumper they go. Meyer trying to stay out in front. The 7 car trying to find a way around. Ross Wells looking to try to figure out what he wants to do. Can't quite figure it out. Tries to move to the outside. Nope, comes back down. Follows him through once again. Hyder back under power, but almost a lap down. Wells tries the low side. Gets under Myers. They go into the corner. A little contact gets made. And oh, Meyer up into the wall.
Officials saying, hey, you know, the contact from the 7 car, that's what caused that. So the 7 car being put to the tail. As the feeling was that...
Paul looks him out of turn number 4. Green flag, we're on the right. Kid at 25, your race leader, moving up is Eddie Villette in the 56 car. Bubba Parsons, who started at the very back. Now comes up into third, challenges on the outside for second. The 4 car. Down underneath Mr. Parsons, can't quite find enough room. Meanwhile, Parsons tries it up high once again. Good 4-car battle for the number 1 spot. This will be lap number 7. White flag should come out indicating 1 to go. It's still Jim Kidd. One spot. Kidd brings him around. Your race leader, Eddie Villette, in the number 2 spot. Parsons holding on to third. Isaac trying to find the low side to take it away for the final time. They head into the north end of the speed plant. It's going to be Kidd. Parsons and Isaac. Good battle, sportsman style in that one. As he brings it down, Rodney's Auto Sales, International Associations of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, Remax, Realtors, Proto, ProSign, just some of the sponsors on board the veteran. Ladies and gentlemen from Columbus, this is Jimmy Kidd. You know, one of the things I love on here, Jimmy Kidd, 1994 track champion. He's won a lot through his life, but think about that, 94 track. Starting on the pole, car number 11, that is Dick Dunleavy. On the outside of him, car number 0, Donnie Hill. Car number 77, Robbie Dean. And on the outside, the fast man of the night, car number 65, Tim Ice. Side by side, door handle to door handle, that's the way they got to stay. Dunleavy down low, Hill up high, here they come, nice and tight. Jim Paul says, let's go for it. And Connie Hill had no problem that time. Hill out in the number 1 spot, Dunleavy trying to hold the 2nd spot. Up from the back of the pack comes Tim Ice, trying to find a way to go. He comes down to the inside, but Dunleavy back on the inside, challenges Hill for the lead. 1 lap down, side by side. Across the finish line on the outside, Donnie Hill trying to get the advantage. Dunleavy down low, comes off at turn number 2. Hill able to go in a little deeper. Dunleavy coming off quicker. Dunleavy now taking it halfway home. Dunleavy in the number 1. Donnie Hill trying to hold on to second, but the Iceman coming as Tim Ice right down on the low side trying to take over the number 2 spot. Now Tim Hill tries to look at Dunleavy, can't quite do it. White flag out, 3 cars running in, and who's it going to be? The final time, out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway they go. Dunleavy in the lead, Tim Ice now up to second. Donnie Hill trying to battle back on the outside, he can put a blanket in him. Coming out of 4, it's Dunleavy, Ice, and Hill. Whoa. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Out of the corner he comes from New Carlisle, Ohio. This is Dick Dunleavy Jr. And you can see Jones Reynolds, Bond Machine, some of the sponsors on board the 11 ride. As we said, a veteran, been many years. I tell you what, I'm having a good time here tonight. I have not, unfortunately, or for you folks, fortunately, I haven't been able to announce. Did 2 oval races last year, but none of them here. This is the first oval race I've gotten to announce in 2004. Carl Katz's going to be on the inside in the 08 car. The 9 car of Danny Eves. Then behind him in 59 comes Burgess White. The 80 car out on the racetrack, and that is Kelly Bratton. And Jim Hersey going to bring him up. Need to be door handle to door handle as they come into the starting line. The starting line actually up there in turn number 4. If you're down on this end, you can see it painted across the track. It's right about there in the green flag waves. Carl Katz way loose coming out and on the front straightaway. Gets it under control, but that lets Danny Eves move up quickly on the outside. Eves now with the lead. Katz in the number 2. White running third. Still Eves in the number 1 spot. Cat's in the number 2. White running 3rd. The 80 of Kelly Bratton running 4th. Then Hersey. And the 10 car of Bobby Holcomb will make it out late. Being part of it. Danny Eves down. 3 laps complete at that time across. As Eves stretching out the lead, something wrong on the 10 car of Bocook. So he will pull it down into the infield and out of harm's way. Eves brings him down into the record book. Cat's trying to hold on to the number 2 spot, but now White begins to mount the challenge at the outside. Good battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Cross flags could be this time down. 5 laps in, 5 laps remain. That's the 10th lap. Heat race event for the late model division. Heat race number 1 tonight. Danny Eves comes down once again. Carl Katz in the number 2 spot. White running 3rd. Not much change as they continue to circuit around the 1/3 of a mile here at Columbus Speedway. Eves setting toward pace, but got to worry about it after qualifying time. Not as good as what he is capable of. You got to always remember there is a breakout rule in effect. So Eves, Katz, White, and Bratton, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hersey back a half lap in the number 5 spot. White flag comes out. 1, 4, 2 will do it. And Eves going to lead the ground. He heads down for the final time as the checkered flag is waved. And Danny Eves with the win. And checkered flag out. Make some noise from Columbus, Ohio. It's Danny Eves bringing it home. About ready to go racing once again. Car number 2 in the late models. That is John Jenkins on the outside of him in the 48 car. Ray Muncie in 48. Then the 21 car out there, Chad Pendleton. Terry Humphrey in car number 1 pulling up into his position. The 88 car of Dan Fusco, the 81 of Don Wetnall, and the 93 of Jamie Hunt will complete our field. Here we go. The starter looks them over as they head into turns 3 and 4. Green flag out. We're underway. Down low, Pendleton gets on the low side of Muncie. Pendleton coming up and running in the number 2 spot. Jenkins still holds the lead, but Pendleton puts down low. Terry Humphrey inside of Muncie now, and he'll take that spot away coming out of turn number 2. Muncie on the high side, Humphrey on the low side, battling for 3rd and 4th. It's all Humphrey as Muncie way up out of it. Meanwhile, back in front, Jenkins with the lead, but Pendleton puts the pressure on. Pendleton right underneath the rear end of the 2 car. Looking for a mistake, looking for any way around he can. If Jenkins makes any kind of slip, John Jenkins is going to find Chad Pendleton right there to pounce on the lead. And hey, don't count the veteran out. Humphrey moves in for 3rd. Fusco coming for 4th. Chad Pendleton says, well, let's try it on the high side of the back chute. Caution coming up. And we understand from one of the spotters around the racetrack
that a piece of debris came off.
Here they come. The starter looks them over. Green flag. They all run nose to tail down the back straightaway. Pendleton still looking high, looking low. Can not find a way around the 2-car. Halfway home. Halfway in as Jenkins in the 2. Running the groove and making Pendleton work for all he is worth. Meanwhile, Humphrey Fusco saying, hey, don't you guys make a mistake. We are here. Great 4-car battle, freight train style. Down the back chute they go. Car number 2. John Jenkins will start with Pendleton, giving him all he can handle. Pendleton tries low, tries high, just cannot pull up alongside to mount the challenge as the car is very, very equally matched. Great defensive action in the late models. The front 4 cars very close in their qualifying times, and obviously white flag flies, 1 to go. Final time, can Pendleton do anything with him? He gives a try down low, not gonna happen. It's gonna be Jenkins, Pendleton, Humphrey, Fusco, Whitnall, Hunt, and Muncie. And starter going, hey, slow down. Give me a chance. Jenkins coming down. He'll pick up the flag, ladies and gentlemen. He comes from London, Ohio, the pilot of car number 2. That's Johnny Jenkins. Travco Construction, Iceman Racing, Fust Racing, Howe Enterprises, just some of the sponsors on board the 2-car. The 00 car now leads him around. That's John Smith from Grove City, Ohio. On the outside of him in 77, Don Townsend Jr. In the 84 car, back in row number 2, Phil Gussler Jr. And the 22, the fast man of the night, the Bubba Man, Bubba Parsons. John Smith leads him around. Townsend on the outside. Parsons bringing up the tail. The green flag flies. 4 laps. Street stock style. John Smith says, okay, I'll take lap number 1. I let it down. I'm going to lead it around. And he will get credit for leading lap number 1. Townsend pulls down now. Trying to hang on. Gussler in the number 3 spot. Bubba looking for a way to move up to the number 3 spot. Get around the 84. Can't quite do it. Nose to tail. They go in halfway down this time. 2 laps in, 2 laps still remain. Gussler and Parsons in a little battle. Townsend and Smith in a battle. John Smith going to see the white flag as he comes down. Smith your leader, Townsend second. Gussler still third, Parsons still fourth. Just the way they start 4 laps later. We're going to find out here as they get done. Out of turn number 4, they come for the final time and lead them around. John Smith going to take the win. Townsend second, Gussler third, Bubba Parsons finishes 4th. And one of the few races tonight we've had just the way they started. That's the way they come across. But that's okay. They all deserve it. As they come out of turn number 4 from Grove City, Ohio, it's your dash winner, the king of speed, street stock style, John Smith. There he is. Give him a hand. J&J Custom Roofing, one of the sponsors on board his ride. The 81 on the outside of him, that's Rick Lawwell. Then it's the 23 car next, Randy Littler. John Hensel in the 02 car. 65 of Dave Christ.
29, Steve Carnes. 75, James Harding. 25. Matthew Paul looks him over and says, let's go racing. Oh, down the back straightaway they run. Good, tight racing side by side. As we said, these guys a little slower speeds. A lot of times you see more side by side battle. 79, 84, which is what I said. Barney now pulls out with a little bit of a lead. Lawwell back into the number 2 spot now. I believe the 23 car, Whitler. Kind of stretching out a little nose to tail action now as they head down the back straightaway. Parsons at 25 on the outside trying to maybe take it up high, but he dives back down in, single files, quick lead style. Down the front straightaway they go. Greg Martin, your race leader, the 81. Well, once again, those two up in front battling. Lawwell trying to hold on. Yellow flag coming out. And, well, we tried to talk about it a little bit earlier, but now we can maybe explain it to you. All these cars qualify. You start the fast car in the back, so that means if you got a really slow qualifying lap, you get to start up front. Well, that wouldn't be fair. So what happens is if you exceed your qualifying time more than the allowed amount, it is called breakout, or in the old days, sandbagging, and you get to go to the tail. So that's the reason the yellow came out. Mr. Varney goes to the tail. Here we go. Bumper to bumper. In fact, some of the bumpers kind of touching a little bit. Down they go. And down the back straightaway they run. Watch them as they head out of the corner. Lawwell still your race leader, halfway home, 4 laps in, 4 to go. Hitler trying to figure out, well, how can I get around him? And meanwhile, James Harding at 75 knocking on his rear bumper going, hey, you know what? I want to battle for the front as well, and don't count out the man who was trying the high side earlier. Parsons running up high. That's not going to work that time, though. Got way out of it. Matthew unable to hold the position and may lose the number 5 spot. Down the back straightaway they go. Now we got a battle for the number 2 spot. Harding on the inside takes over the number 2. Harding in the number 2 position, going to battle up for the lead. The 0-2 of Hensel gets in and he's running 3rd. Now let's watch Harding. Does he have anything for Lawwell up front? White flag coming out this time down. Only 1 left. Battle for the lead as they come out. The 75 Harding trying to come underneath him. 81 trying to hold it. The final time down the back chute they run. Here they come. It's all going to be Rick Lawwell. Lawwell, your race winner, but not by much. Oh, little contact, little sideways. In a cloud of dust in Ohio Silver, everybody's okay. That's entertainment. See a couple people applaud. They like that. And taking it nice and easy because he wants to savor the victory. And I don't blame him. He comes out of the corner. He comes right here from Columbus, Ohio. This is Rick Lawwell, car number 81. Our heat winner. So the safety crew doing a job down there as we kicked up just a little bit of dust and dirt in turn 1, and they will make sure the track is A1 and ready to go. On the pole in this one, car 48, George Lindsay. Then the 12 car, Fred Reichert. The 18 of Bo Davis brings it up next. Then the 83 car, that's Bobby Stacy. The 8 car next, Roger Gillespie in 8. Car number 1, Adam Conroy. 45, Bob Snyder. 17, David James. Let's watch him. Jim Paul looks him over, coming out. They hit the starting line. Green flag, we're underway. George Lindsay leads him around. The 12th car on the outside, Fred Reichert, gets the challenge early from Davis. Reichert and Davis, door handle to door handle into turn number 3. Reichert trying to deal, but Bo Davis trying to wheel. As he gets around, Davis now up to the number 2 spot in a hurry. And got his sights set now on the leader, Roger Gillespie at 8. Going to challenge for the number 3 spot. The 48, Lindsay leads him around. George Lindsay, your leader. Bo Davis running second. The battle between the 8 of Gillespie and the 12 of Reichert. Good side-by-side racing once again. Reichert now loses the number 3 battle, and he gets some pressure on the inside. Snyder in 45. Now up to the number 4s. Bo Davis looks to the low side. Davis and 18 trying to challenge for the lead. Halfway home, that time down. 4 laps in, 4 laps to go. Lindsay still your race leader, but Davis looking down low, looking high, trying to find a way around. Gillespie running 3rd. Snyder up to 4th. David James now up into the number 5 spot. Adam Conroy all the way up to 6. Look at Davis trying to get him low out of the front straightaway. Cannot quite do it. Lindsay says, no, we're going to hold it right here. We're going to make you work for it. Would like him to try to have to go on the high side. Let's watch and see what happens. Once again, the white flag going to come out. 1 lap to go. Try high, he's going to try low. George Lindsay wants to use all the racetrack he can possibly find, but he's got to watch he doesn't leave a gap coming out of turn 4 for Bo Davis. Lindsay up front, Davis second. Who's it going to be? The starter with the checkered flag in hand. They come down. Davis low, can't do it. George Lindsay takes it from Davis. Gillespie. And then I believe the 45 next up Snyder. Good action. And starter Jim Paul heads on down to give the congratulations and the victory to the winner. There he is, George Lindsay, picking up the checker. Jimmy McElfresh going to schedule to start on the pole in car number 12, then 92. And that is David Renner. 88 next to him, Bruce Holmes. 73 car, Jason Barton. 72 car, Roger Smith. 7, Sam Patton. Darcel McLean in 52, car number 4, Frank Joswick. 40, Josh Cahill. 64, William Gregory. 90, the blue car head towards the back, Alani Kyer. And the 78 going to bring up the tail this one, Dan Lawson. And if my math is right, 66% of the field will conclude their evening tonight. Green flag, we are underway. McElfresh leads him around. Remember, top 4 transfer. That's what's important right now. Roger Smith moves up into that every important 4 spot. Now he moves up into 3rd. Look at some of the cars trying to make their way up, though. J.D. Holmes says, hey, I'm going to be up front. McElfresh leads him around, but now Holmes mounts a challenge on the outside. Good racing action. Side by side they go. Holmes trying to take the lead away out of turn number 4. Oh, 7 sideways. And ow! Almost got everybody around him, not quite, as William Gregory had nowhere to go and collected Stan Patton. And
if somebody's going to go down and take a break, get their tickets up, and we got a bunch for a kid going down tonight.
we are down to 9 cars left. 4 positions remain. 10 laps to go. Green flag. We're underway. Here we go. The front 4 pulling out. Now, this is one of those races where the faster guys didn't start in the back because obviously they're running for position. Oh, Bruce Holmes will try the outside. Whoa, whoa. Heavy, heavy hit in turns 3 and 4. Man, that was not good. 52 car, he looks okay, I believe. And 78 down there of Dan Lawson.
It could be one of those elimination races the wrong way, where they're eliminating themselves. That is not good.
That's good. How are you?
Hard impact, hard hit, damage, discharge. Once again, a record workout here all of a sudden.
Here we go, 10 to go. Jimmy McElfresh. Down, Holmes looking to the low side this time. Nope, nothing there. Remember, the top 4 make the feature. Right now, Frank Joswick, he is the man that's out of it, and he wants to move up 1 more spot. Lap 3. 3 in, and once again, Holmes looking to the outside. And for some reason, Renner wants to maybe move up too and get a little cushion there. Holmes trying the outside again. Remember, 4 cars transfer into the feature event. McElfresh your leader, Holmes number 2 as they start to run single file. Now, that may be a wise thing the way it's been going here in this race. The whole object is not whether you win or not, but being in the top 4 to transfer. Next time down, it's going to be the halfway point. Halfway home, that time in. McElfresh still your race leader. Holmes in the number 2 spot. One, two, three, 4. Whoa, Renner. Everywhere but straight down there out of turn number 4. Gathers it back up. He cannot afford to spin and go to the tail of this one. 8 laps remain. Look at the battle for the lead again. These guys are just not content to ride this out. As Holmes once again to the outside of McElfresh. You gotta hope they don't make some kind of mistake and take one another out, because if that happens, man, what a shame. The top 4 is still running, but now Holmes to the outside of McElfresh is going to challenge for the number 1. 9 laps have been completed. Holmes on the outside, 2 wide racing going down the back straightaway. McElfresh low, Holmes on the outside. Holmes trying to edge him up. Watch them as they come out of the corner. Here they come, door handle to door handle. Wheel to wheel across the start-finish line. Holmes trying to battle for the lead. What a great race. And now Holmes tries to get in front. He's going to do it, it looks like. White flag coming out. The 88 car says, I want the win. None of that second place for me. Risk it all. But gets away with it. McElfresh is going to be second. Looks like this time the checkered flag comes out. Congratulations, Holmes. McElfresh second. Roger Smith and Renner will move into the feature, and everybody else calls it. And as he comes around, P&B Auto Parts, Cavalier Coach, AAA Award, some of the sponsors on board. How about a round of applause from Columbus, Ohio, Bruce Holmes. Now folks, now what we normally call this is intermission, but like I said, if you're going down, make sure somebody has your lucky number program, because we have prizes. So, midgets coming out. We'll try to run down the lineup for you real quickly here. Car number 91, going to start it up front. He is on the pole. He comes your way from Toledo, Ohio. That is Nick Mitchell. On the outside of row number 1, car number 20, it will be Ryan Gillenwater from Barberton, Ohio. On the inside of row number 2, car number 2 from Temperance, Michigan Way, Gary Harrell. On the outside of row number 2, the man who put 7 features together so far this year, car number 97. He comes your way from West Bloomfield, Michigan. It is Ike Beasley. The third row on the inside, car number 71, piloted by Louis Hettinger from Ferndale, Michigan Way. And on the outside of him in car number 14 from Carlton, Michigan, AJ Lane. Inside of row number 4, the 97R car, the yellow car from Troy, Michigan, Phil Rutledge. And on the outside of him, car number 7 from Rockport, Indiana, Jimmy Kidry. The next row on the inside, car number 4, the other of the Heralds. This is Rich Harrell from Lambertville, Michigan. And car number 9, Derek Snyder from Dansville, Michigan Way. The next row, car number 62, Chuck Morton. Chuck coming your way from South Carolina, all the way up from Gray Court, South Carolina. And car number 44, right here from Columbus, Ohio, Corey Butler. And car number 12 at the back from Walbridge, Ohio, Kent McCluskey. Guys, they can hear you, they can see you. It's the Wolverine Outlaw Wing Midgets right here in Columbus. Here comes the roar. Bunched as tightly as you can bunch those cars. The 97 quickly. He's 170. Beasley moving up in a hurry to challenge. The cars string out now, single file, and begin to make their way. The 20 cars still in the lead, but got the hot corners right behind them. Gillenwater now feels the pressure. Mike Beasley pulls to the outside. Beasley now fighting for the lead. Gillenwater trying to hold him off side by side down the front straightaway. Beasley trying to move up to the lead. Can't quite do it. They continue to roll. Watch them. Your leader, Beasley, out in front. Beasley in the number 1 spot. Trying to mount the challenge, trying to hold on. The 14-car plane begins to make his move towards the front. Already into the record books is a blistering pace being set by Ike Beasley from West Bloomfield. Gillenwater, Lane, nothing they can do but watch Beasley. He has figured this place out. The move over 5 being given. That's 44 of Corey Butler going down 1 lap. The leader, the 97, in the second place is still the 20 car. The 14 of Lane is third. Laps in, it's a third of the way. It's still a long way. You gotta worry right now for Beasley because you gotta finish the race. It doesn't do any good to lead it, twist for a tire. And at the rate he's going, that could happen. On the back straightaway, 4 wide, 3 wide. Oh, we got cars together. 2 cars up into the wall. Trying to get around the lap traffic of Corey Butler.
That's not where you want to see. You got to remember that Beasley one of the stronger competitors, but what I got to wonder right now about Beasley is forward pace.
Beasley going to set the pace. Lane wants to get around the left side. Likewise, the orange 71 of Hettinger wants to go up there. AJ Lane says, I got to keep him in my sights. And you can see he's doing it. Beasley had a big lead before that yellow came out, but right now, AJ Lane wants to try to make a race out of this. Hettinger not able to run with the front two at the moment. AJ Lane in car 14 for victory and tries to make the move on fellow Michigander Beasley. Beasley still your leader, but Lane right with them will not let him run away. Halfway this time down. 15 in, 15 to go. Great battles, great action out on the racetrack. Beasley to number 1, Lane into number 2. Hettinger still running third. Lane looking now towards the outside, trying to work that upper groove. Beasley likes to run up a little high going into turn number 1. Lane is seeing that. Maybe he will try to set up that move in turn number 1 on the low side. Goes up high, cannot dive it down though. You gotta remember with these midgets, they have a lot more agility. And now the pass. Lane tries on the inside of Beasley. Beasley comes back on the outside. Can't get it done. I think he's still holding on to the lead. Lane had it for a minute. A great battle up front. Beasley, Lane, and they are going to start running the traffic in a few more laps, and that could pose a problem. The car slowing 91 going down in the infield. He says, I've had enough of this. Meanwhile, Beasley and Lane battling nose to tail down the back straightaway. Lane trying to move on the low side. Beasley trying to hold him on the outside. Almost touching wheels. Lane comes down low, gets the lead away. AJ Lane, now your new leader. Beasley in the number 2 watches Lane start to pull away, but now he's into lap traffic. He's got a problem on his hands. Just slower cars in his way. Just 6 more circuits to go. The 9 car about to go a lap down. Just like, oh, the 9 car sideways. Gets it under control. Butler about to go 2 laps down. And look at the battle now for the number 2 and 3 spots. Hettinger comes underneath Beasley. You gotta wonder, as I said at that torn pace earlier, did Beasley hurt his tires? Because now Hettinger able to take it. Beasley cannot dive into the corners. And that car just not handling right. Lane is on a rail. It'll be white flag out this time down as Beasley gets past another position. Lane takes the white. Number 2 right now is 71 Hettinger. Here he comes, your feature winner, AJ Lane. Hettinger gets the number 2. Oh, close. We'll wait for official calls there, too. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have the Frisbee that was autographed by AJ Lane, you need to get to the flag stand right now.
What do you think?
Dizzy.
He's dizzy, tired. AJ, good run, buddy.
Thanks a lot. I'd have to owe this one to my dad today. He tried some new stuff, worked very hard all week, all today. He's doing good.
I'll tell you what, buddy, you know where the loud pedal is on this race car.
Yeah, the high line, the rubber was a little loose. Everybody told me it was gonna tighten up. I moved down, trying not to get in the dirt. I just got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, an extremely tired AJ Lane.